coming up on this edition of In the Spotlight. From running back to rib racks, Billy Sims tells us about his chain of barbecue restaurants.
Of course, I recommended the Heisman sandwich. Just can't eat too many of them because it has an after effect.
What's the
Start
after
doing
effect?
the pose.
And looking for that special getaway with that special someone? Well, look no further, as Copperstone Manor is the place for you. Also, Michigan's own J. Powell has a new album out. I got the opportunity to sit down and talk with him on the set of his latest video. And if you want that special cake for that special moment, then Cirilla's the place for you. See how their cake can make any event come to life. All that along with Bill Shaw and so much more on this edition of In the Spotlight.
I used to pay $233 every month for our cell phones. Now it's free and Solvay pays me enough to pay my mortgage.
I share Solvay so that we can give more to our charity of choice, Show Hope, which helps orphans all over the world.
Antes pagaba $90 mensuales por mi servicio mensual. Ahora con Solvay solamente pago $49 y me queda dinero extra para pagar otras deudas.
I used to pay about $250 to $280 a month for 2 lines with Verizon cell phone service, and now that money goes to savings, just savings to enjoy life and breathe a little bit easier.
Since joining Solvay, I'm able to pay for my daughter's internship in London.
Antes yo pagaba $90 al mes por mi servicio de celular. Ahora con Solvay solamente pago $49, lo que me da suficiente dinero para pagar gasolina y otros gastos de mis vehículos.
Since I've been sharing Solvay with others, I've been able to earn enough income to pay off my car.
Y la razón que a mí me encanta hablar de Solvay es porque ellos nos ahorramos tanto dinero que podemos pagar a una persona que limpie nuestra casa y yo puedo tener mucho más tiempo con mis niños cada mes.
I used to pay $150 a month for my phone bill. I now only pay $49, which saves me money for my car insurance.
And I share Solvay because my wife and I were paying almost $200 a month with AT&T for the last 11 years. It cut our bill in half, and because of that, we get to enjoy date nights on a weekly basis by paying cash with our Solvay Visa card.
Since joining Solvay, not only have we gotten rid of our $300+ phone bill, but we've also been able to help several of our family members. My grandfather, for example, was on Social Security, and we've been able to help him actually double his income since joining Solvay.
Since I've started sharing Solvay, I have been able to pay down my student loans completely.
Since we've been telling people about Solvay, not only do we no longer have a cell phone bill, but we're able to spend money without having to think about every little penny. And this year for Christmas, Solvay paid for the entire Christmas. No budget. It was a great Christmas.
Welcome back to In the Spotlight. I'm your host, Jay Michelle, and we are here at the Star Lanes inside the Imagine Royal Oak. And up next is our first spotlight of the day. From the gridiron field to the barbecue grill, Billy Sims, a Heisman Trophy winner and one of the greatest running backs ever in the NFL, has a chain of barbecue restaurants in Oklahoma, Missouri, and now right here in Michigan. Our very own Bill Shaw had a chance to tackle the former NFL superstar with some hard-hitting questions. Billy Sims Barbecue is now in the spotlight.
Hey, what's up, Detroit? My name is Billy Shaw with In the Spotlight. Today we're here with Billy Sims, Heisman winner, And a former Detroit Lion player, restaurant owner?
Pretty much, with Billy Sims Barbecue here in Southfield. Of course, I've been in the restaurant business about 8 years now.
Tell me about that. Tell me where it
Started
started.
about 8 years ago in Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma actually is my headquarters. This is our 24th store doing barbecue business, so we're looking forward to having a good time in the state of Michigan.
Very good, very good. What made you choose this location right here in Southfield?
Well, the fact that when I was playing for the Lions, you know, at Pontiac Silverdome in the old days, I used to travel Southfield a lot and saw all the traffic. And I thought one day, since I'm in the restaurant business, I would come up here and give a shot at it. And I know a lot of traffic goes up and down this road.
Right.
So we got a great spot, great location, and hopefully the food will be good when people come in and try it.
Now, Bill, you had 4 great years here in
Detroit.
Detroit. 4.5 great years here in Detroit.
You gotta have to give me that half.
4.5 great years here in the city of Detroit, playing for the Lions.
The reason why I said I make sure I get my pension.
What's the most memorable experience you had right here in Detroit?
Probably my rookie year. We opened up against Los Angeles Rams at that time. They just came off a Super Bowl loss against Pittsburgh Steelers.
Right.
And ended up with 3 touchdowns, 150-something yards, and that was off to that 4-0 start. You know, it's funny, we go 4-0, everybody thought we had won the Super Bowl. I'm like, no, it's a long season. And ended up pretty good that year.
Right.
Ended up coming in second from 2-14 to be second in the league that year after Minnesota.
Right. Now, when people think of you, they think of one thing. Not one thing, they think of many things. Karate kick.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about that.
I used to jump and dive a lot, you know.
Tell me about that.
It was
play.
1983 in Houston. Needed a first down. I jumped over a few guys, and the cornerback was coming on a force trying to make the tackle. I kind of squarely kicked him in the chest, and he flew like back, so they started calling the Bruce Lee kick. And I got the first down, even though I got fined for that the following week. But it was good.
Tell me more about your restaurants down in Oklahoma.
Well, the restaurant started about, like I said, about 8 years ago. We're still young at this. 24 stores. We're going to open 6 more this year in Oklahoma. And hopefully come October, will be the second one here in Michigan. And it's a good situation for people that want to get into small business. Some of them are franchise. And we've just been having a blast with it. Sort of built on a college or football atmosphere as you come in the stores here in Michigan. See a lot of the Lions in my days back at Oklahoma also.
Where do you hope to see this business go in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, I think the sky's the limit, especially for people that are interested in having their own business. I always say if you're going to work hard for yourself. So this is a good opportunity to do that in.
Now, Billy, I came hungry today.
Okay.
What do you recommend?
Of course, I recommended the Heisman sandwich. Just can't eat too many of them because it has an after effect.
What's the
start
after
doing the pose if you do eat too many of those Heisman sandwiches.
All right. Now, you have a slogan. It's not barbecue, it's
Boomercue.
Boomercue.
Yeah, cause in the state of Oklahoma, it's Boomer Sooner. So I
Sooner.
came up with the slogan, it's not barbecue, it's Boomercue. So I guess here it have to be Lions Q.
On that note, guys, thanks for joining us right here on the Spotlight. Come on over to Billy Sims' new restaurant right here in Southfield and check it out.
Go Lions!
Thanks, Bill. If you're ever in the Southfield area, don't forget to stop by Billy Sims Barbecue and lend him your support. When we return, Sorella's Homemade Baked Goods has the cure for your sweet tooth. Well, maybe not the cure, but they can definitely satisfy it with their yummy, tasty, homemade baked goods. How good, you ask? Well, you'll have to stay tuned to find out. We'll be right back.
I think one of the things that sets us apart is in this day and age of warehouse clubs and fast food and just grabbing a cheap $5 cake somewhere, we offer you an experience.
Téléphone qui ka gérer Twitter, Facebook, même regarder YouTube, moi Snapchat, email, yo sous contrôle. Moi comme ça, moi blé. Téléphone blue. Pas que négocier, c'est les plus bons dans mon téléphone blue. Les plus bons marchés, les plus bonnes qualités. Les faciles pour gérer, web je n'ai de côté. C'est pour ça, c'est les qui téléphone pays. Caméra, photo, vidéo, Wi-Fi, MP3, c'est Blue qui téléphone pays.
Blue, Now available at ItsWebTV.Com.
Welcome back. Before the break, we had some delicious barbecue. Now, how about a little dessert to go along with it? Sorella's Homemade Baked Goods has been rated by brides and voted the Not Best of Weddings 2011 and 2012 pick. From cupcakes to birthday and wedding cakes, they do it all.
My name is Monica Ingalls. I'm co-owner of Sorella's Homemade Baked Goods.
And I'm Bertha Ferguson.
She is also co-owner of Sorella's Homemade Baked Goods. We're sisters. The word Sorella's is Italian for sisters. And we came up with a concept one day when we were at Bertha's house, and she had been running a lucrative daycare from her home, but she was pretty tired of it. I was a stay-at-home mom of 3 boys at that time. And she said something to me along the lines of, there's got to be something that we can do that we love. And I said, we love to bake. And she just looked at me and she said, yeah, we do. And her thing was pound cake, mine was cheesecake. And within 10 minutes, I had come up with the name Sorella's Homemade Baked Goods, which at the time it was homemade. People will argue now that it's not homemade because we're in a storefront, but it's still made with that same commitment and that same quality. And we started it in my home in the basement, and we outgrew it quickly, and then we're able to find this location between our 2 homes. And we've been here 6.5 years now. It's going to be 7 next March.
Sorella's Homemade Good is the recipient of the Not Best of Weddings Award, which is a national news magazine in addition to a website where brides and grooms can select anything needed for their wedding. So, what's their take on winning this prestigious award?
We're very proud of that because it is the winning is a result of customers actively reviewing your product and giving you a product rating. So it's not an arbitrary thing. It has no direct influence by the company itself, but it's brides who independently took their time to say, oh my gosh, Monica and Bertha and the staff at Sorella's are just amazing. The cake is delicious. The customer service is top notch. At this point, I have to say that everything we make is delicious. It's made with love. It's made very carefully. Bertha and I taste test everything, even if it's stuff we wouldn't normally eat, because we want to make sure that it's acceptable not only to our palates, but we want everyone to come in to leave with a good experience.
Absolutely.
Good. Pay Sorella's a visit or go online at SorellasHomemade.com. Check them out and everything they have to offer. Coming up next, we're going to go to one of Michigan's most unique and historic bed and breakfasts. Stay tuned.
Bring your own phone to Solovay. With Solovay, you get great mobile service at a great price, plus the opportunity to earn when you share. And there's a good chance you could bring the phone you have now to get unlimited voice, text, and data nationwide. Okay, let's find out if your phone is compatible with Solovay. Here are some simple steps to verify if your phone will work with Solovay mobile service. First, type *06# into your phone. Then hit send, just like you were placing a call. If your phone is a GSM phone, then instantly the IMEI number, which is like a serial number for your phone, appears. Take this number to our website at byop.solovay.com, where our tool shows you if your phone works with the network. If you didn't get a number back, your phone isn't compatible with Solovay mobile service. You can still bring a pre-owned phone, like an unlocked GSM phone from a friend or phone reseller. Or you can get a new Solovay-ready phone from GSM Nation, a Solovay-approved mobile phone provider. When you know your phone works with Solovay, make sure it's unlocked to accept another carrier SIM. If you don't know if your phone is unlocked or you need an unlock code, simply ask your current carrier. With your unlocked phone, you're ready to enroll. Go to Solivay.com and click the Join Now button and follow the steps for Bring Your Own Phone enrollment. In a few days, you'll get a new Solivay SIM card for your phone. Follow the steps provided to activate your Solivay mobile service using your existing phone. While you're at it, if you need the Solivay Community app for your Android smartphone, now's a good time to get it by following the link from our website. If you need any phone information or troubleshooting, we provide a complete equipment support center online for when you have a question or need help, even though you brought your own phone. Now you're a Solivay member. It's really that easy. And you've got a great unlimited mobile phone service for just $49 a month. And the ability to earn extra income by sharing Solivay with others. And when someone asks you if they can bring their own mobile device, you'll know how to help them out.
We are back hanging out at the Star Lanes inside of the amazing Imagine Movie Theater in Royal Oak. If you haven't been here yet, then you are really missing out. So try to come out and support them. If you're traveling through Michigan or just want a romantic getaway for you and that special someone, we have the perfect place, the Cobblestone Manor located in Auburn Hills, Michigan. We have the opportunity to visit the property and talk to the host, Paul Crandall, and his lovely wife, Heather, as they gave us a grand tour. Here's Bill Shaw with more.
Thank you, Jay. Today we're at Cobblestone Manor, right here in Auburn Hills, Michigan. Now, Cobblestone is voted one of the best bed and breakfasts right here in the great state of Michigan. It offers 10 rooms, private restrooms, fireplace, whirlpools, and of course AC. With so much more to offer, it's also one of the most romantic getaways right here in America. It sounds pretty interesting. Let's go take a look.
Well, the original building of Cobblestone Manor was built in 1840 by an early pioneer. It's important to remember that Michigan just became a state in 1837, so only 3 years after that, this place was built, and in its day, it would have been considered a mansion. We were voted best romantic getaways. We were voted best in Michigan. We just won the Michigan Keep Michigan Beautiful President's Award. So we've been blessed with a lot of great awards.
In addition to these incredible rooms, Cobblestone Manor also offers 2 awesome venues, a lush outdoor wedding garden, and an intimate indoor chapel. Imagine reciting your vows in a romantic candlelit chapel, decorated with exquisite floral arrangements, while up to 50 of your guests witness in polished oak pews.
How can the public find out more information about you guys?
Well, we've got a virtual tour on our website, cobblestonemanor.com, and they can go there, take a virtual tour of the inn, and learn about everything that we do here.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Paul, for all the hospitality today. Jay, back to you.
Thanks again, Bill. Don't go away, because our next spotlight has a voice like none other. Jay Powell will be in the studio, and I will have that interview next on In the Spotlight.
We live in a world where we've become very dependent with technology, and without it, we'd feel lost and separated from everyone around us. Mobile technology has actually been around since 1918, but it wasn't until 1984 when Motorola first introduced its first cell phone to the general public. The power of brand made history. Now, let's fast forward to 2013, where keeping up with the latest smartphone has become as important as what one is wearing, making the cell phone not only a status symbol, but a very desirable device. What does your device say about you? Shopping for a mobile device can be an overwhelming experience. Nowadays, people have pretty high standards when it comes to choosing their next it phone. There are three main key selling points that boils down to when making a decision: style, quality, and price. In most cases, consumers don't always walk away completely satisfied, settling for far less than what they expected to with an overly priced phone. Now, what if I told you that you can get a smartphone that has it all?
Say what?
Welcome to the ever-growing world of Blue Products, where consumers don't have to sacrifice style and affordability. Blue Products is located in Miami, Florida, and has a warehouse facility of 80,000 square feet with over 300 employees. The visionary and brains behind the operation is young 34-year-old Samuel Ohev Zion, CEO of Blue Products. As a Miami native himself, he knows firsthand that keeping up with the latest trends is key, especially when it comes to your mobile device. His vision is to give the consumer everything they desire in a mobile phone for a fraction of the price of other OEM devices such as Samsung and HTC, giving everyone for every budget a chance to own a piece of functional art. Not new to Latin America, Blue is now making waves in the United States, piquing everyone's interest in the Blue Products line. With new flagship Android devices coming out with over 600,000 units a month, Blue Products is quickly becoming the next household name.
If you would like to appear on In the Spotlight, or if you're interested in sponsorships of airtime, please visit us at demos.com.
Welcome back to In the Spotlight. Well, he was the lead singer of the 90s supergroup UNV. Now he's doing his own thing. He has a new CD out, and I had the chance to catch up with him on the set of his latest video entitled Why Won't You Love Me? J. Powell is in the spotlight.
Why won't you love me? I give you the best years of my life. Why won't you love me, baby? Love me, baby. Don't you give up now. We've come too far to turn back. I don't want to go.
Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to sit down and meet with us.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Great, great. So why am I here today?
Why are you here today? Well, of course, we're shooting a video. So, new album, new single, Why Won't You Love Me, which was co-written by Marsha Ambrosius. And so we are here getting ready to shoot the video and do what we do. And I got to tell the people out there in TV land what's really going on with J. Powell.
You know what? I was listening to the single, and it blew me away. And what was the motivation behind the song itself?
Well, I guess I could say it like this. The album is entitled Where Is the Love? And when I say where is the love, I say where is the love in R&B today? Because so much of R&B is just so raw, and they're not getting back to love songs, well-written material, music that means something, music that stirs the emotions. And that's what I try to bring to this album. I wanted to bring to this album emotion. Where's the love? And the song, Why Won't You Love Me, is basically saying, look, I've been with you through it all, and you still won't love me like I need to be loved. Why won't you love me? So I'm telling the story to the T. I wanted this album to really be R&B. I wanted an R&B listener to be able to take the CD, put it in, and let it play. So that was my motivation. I wanted to write well-written love songs that people could really relate to.
Exactly.
Emotions, relationships, falling in love, falling out of love, you know, just a little bit of everything.
Okay, so now you say you work with Marsha Ambrosius. Did you work with anyone else on this album?
I did. I have a single. The first single that kind of we bubbled out about 6 months ago was a song called "I'm Sorry," and we did a video for that. It was on VH1 Soul as well, and that was produced by R. Kelly. So you know, this is my follow-up to that song, and really, you know, we were excited to have worked with some talented producers on this record. You know, K. Rhodes from Florida. We worked with O'Brien from Atlanta. You know, a lot of hot, heavy hitters that are really doing their thing. So I've been blessed, very blessed. But you know, that's what I'm doing. So I mean, it's the R&B movement. I feel like I'm trying to keep R&B alive. I feel like there's a few artists in the business that still share my sentiment. And I just want to keep plugging away. I'm not conforming to what radio wants me to play. I'm not shifting to say I got to do the sex things. I have 6 beautiful children and a lovely wife, and I can put my CD on and be very blessed to say I can play it without my kids know every word and not feel like I have to censor this or censor that. So in that regard, I'm just trying to keep good R&B music alive.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes,
we need to let you go, right? Because you got to go and shoot this video, right?
Video going.
Thank you so much.
No, I appreciate you.
It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure, absolutely.
Thank you.
Go get it, Jake Powell. Where's the love?
And that was Jay Powell, ladies and gentlemen, with In the Spotlight. For more info on Jay Powell, just log on to ItsWebTV.Com or go to Facebook.com/Jay Powell. His CD is entitled Where Is the Love, which is available now. We'll be back with more of In the Spotlight.
They say I'm a freak when we're having fun. Say you must be high when we're spreading love. But we're just living life and we never stop. We got the world. We got the
Introducing the new Life Play from Blue. Life is what you make it.
Now available at ItsWebTV.Com.
Well, thank you for tuning into this edition of In the Spotlight. If you would like for your business to be spotlighted on In the Spotlight, just visit ourdemos.com or go on our Facebook page, and don't forget to like us. And remember, check us out on YouTube, or you can even follow us on Twitter. So we have plenty of ways for you to get in contact with us. We are going to close this edition of In the Spotlight with Jay Powell's music video, Why Won't You Love Me? And if you look closely, yes, yours truly is in the video. Well, that's all for now, and we'll see you next time on In the Spotlight.
For the longest time that we've been together, had some ups and downs, been through stormy weather, but through it all, we always made it through. So I'm not believing that what you're saying is true.